Hi, my name is Melissa Leroy, and welcome back to my kitchen. We are in week 10 of the 52-week Eating Healthy Challenge. If you've not had a chance to like us on Facebook to check out what the 52-week Eating Healthy Challenge is all about, I would invite you to do so. Foothills Wellness Center or On Fire Healing. I am a holistic nutritional practitioner, and I currently work with Dr. Joseph Picone at Foothills Wellness Center. So again, we are in week 10. You may notice it's a little dark in the kitchen. It is Monday night, not Sunday afternoon. I typically try to do this on Sunday afternoons. That way I'm prepared for the week. I was away this weekend in Atlanta, Georgia at the Spartan Sprint, and there with a couple of dear friends and my husband. I want to give a shout out to Chris, Brian, and Nick, who absolutely rocked the course this weekend. Unfortunately, I was not able to compete this weekend. I'm nursing an injury. Next time, I'll be out there with you guys. I am home now. It's Monday night. I just finished teaching an awesome TRX class, and I am ready to get this week started right. So let's get it started. We're going to start with our breakfast, and this is going to be an egg souffle. The recipe calls for 10 chicken eggs. Well, in this bowl, I'm actually using duck eggs. So these are very large duck eggs. A dear friend of mine has her own ducks and chickens. So these are free-range duck eggs here. So because they're so large, I am using 1 duck egg per 2 chicken eggs. So we've got 5 here. I've already broke 3 of them in here. We're going to break 2 of them to get our 5 going. We already have to the left here, you can see to my left, we have our pre-greased muffin tin. This one's being a little difficult. Bear with me here for a second. Trying not to get some, got some eggshell in there. That's all right. That's okay. If you happen to get some eggshell in there, just dip the shell in there. It's like a magnet. It automatically attracts that shell and you don't have to worry about it. Fishing it out with a spoon or a fork or even your finger. Whoops, did it again. Here we go. You can tell it's Monday, everybody. Just grab that eggshell, scoop it out. There we go. Okay. Now to this mixture, let me just wash my hands off just a little bit here. To this mixture, we're going to be adding 1 cup of milk. So the milk that I'm using today is unsweetened almond milk. This is going to give it kind of a nutty flavor, or souffle. To this, we're also going to add just a little bit of salt, just 1/4 teaspoon of salt, not much, just to kind of marry those flavors together here. We're going to whisk this really good. This recipe also calls for 6 strips of bacon. So for this recipe, we used uncured turkey bacon. All right, we got that nice and whisked up here. We're going to just set this to the side for just a second. I'm going to get our bacon that's cooling. So we have 6 slices of uncured turkey bacon here that we have just cooked, pre-cooked, and we have coarsely chopped. We're going to put this in our bowl. To this, we are going to add just a little bit of ground pepper, a little bit more flavor here, 1/2 cup of chopped green onions, sliced, chopped, and then we're also going to add 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger. And many of you, if you've attended the cooking classes before, I love to keep ginger in the freezer, and I will just grate it frozen. It's wonderful. We're just going to mix this, and this is going to give our egg soufflés just a little bit of a bite, a nice flavor. It marries beautifully with the turkey bacon and also with those onions. Just going to mix this just a little bit. We're now going to start filling our muffin tin. We're going to fill it with the egg mixture about 1/3 cup. And then we'll just get a scoop or a tablespoon of our bacon mixture, put it right on top. And this week I'm just going to add in just a little bit of gorgonzola cheese to the top of it. I have this gorgonzola cheese that's almost getting close to being out of date, so we're going to use that. We got that in the deli section. I'm going to make a couple here for you to see. About 1/3 cup here. A little over. That's okay. We won't put as much bacon mixture in that one. All right. About a tablespoon of our bacon mixture. And to the top of that, we're just going to add just a little bit of the gorgonzola cheese. We're going to be using the rest of this. I'm just going to use the same spoon here. Normally I wouldn't do that. Just a little bit. About half of a teaspoon. We're going to bake that at 350. And it's going to bake for about 25 to 35 minutes. We're just going to get that to where those eggs are set, and it's going to puff up like a beautiful souffle. Then we're going to take these out, cool them in the refrigerator in little grab-and-go containers, so we're that way throughout the week. We just grab them and go, put them in the lunchbox, and here's our healthy breakfast. Thank you so much for watching. Happy and healthy eating.